Welcome to Flick News episode 53. This week, we've got a lot of exciting news for you, from the new release date for Beyond the Spider-Verse to the Surf's Up animated series, and much more. So,
let's dive right in.
First of all, Nick at Nite, Nickelodeon's nighttime programming block, is getting a major expansion this fall. Starting from Monday, September 29th, the block will begin earlier at 7 p.m. every evening and run all the way until 7 a.m., making it a full 12-hour block of programming each day. This shift doubles down on Nick at Nite's role as a key part of Nickelodeon's lineup, leaning into family-friendly sitcoms and nostalgic reruns that have kept the block popular with both kids and adults over the years. Then Disney XD was once set to receive an adult primetime television block back in 2011. But the idea was eventually scrapped after Disney saw the pitches for the programs that were made. Matt Danner, who's a director and animator at Disney Television Animation, revealed in a post on Twitter X saying, "Disney Television Animation did consider doing a late-night adult block. I know because I worked on it. However, as soon as they saw what they asked for, it got killed real quick." He shared this while replying to a fan asking why Disney never had an Adult Swim or Nick at Night-style block. In hindsight, it's interesting to imagine what kind of shows Disney might have greenlit for adults, but maybe they were right to play it safe. After all, the Disney brand has always been built around family-friendly entertainment. Then reruns of Tron Uprising will air weekdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Disney XD starting September 29th. The reruns are likely in preparation for increased interest in the Tron franchise, coinciding with renewed interest in the series' lore connecting the original Tron film and Tron Legacy. Then My Gym Partner's a Monkey is finally making a comeback. The show will officially premiere on Discovery Family starting October 11th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The series first aired on Cartoon Network from 2005 to 2008, giving us 4 seasons filled with Adam Lyon's wild adventures at Charles Darwin Middle School alongside his best friend, Jake Spider-Monkey. Its goofy humor and unique premise made it stand out as one of the more memorable cartoons of that era. So whether you grew up with it or you're watching for the first time, this is your chance to catch the wild adventures all over again. Then Puck News reveals that streaming giant Netflix is reportedly eyeing a bid to acquire Warner Bros. Discovery. This news comes shortly after reports surfaced that Paramount was also looking to buy the studio. Dylan Byers of Puck News reports that after Paramount CEO David Ellison's presumptive all-cash bid for Warner Bros. Discovery, a well-placed Hollywood source has suggested that Netflix is also considering a move for David Zaslav's assets. Paramount's interest has already sent stocks rising, with Warner Bros. Discovery jumping nearly 30% and Paramount itself getting a boost, showing just how seriously the industry is taking these talks. Meanwhile, NBC Universal was also said to have quietly crunched the numbers on a possible purchase, though insiders described a full takeover as implausible, given the complexity of WBD's structure and NBCU's own ongoing changes. If Netflix goes through with this, it's unlikely they'd want everything under the WBD banner. The linear TV networks and cable divisions come with major challenges, while the studio and streaming arms are what would truly strengthen Netflix's library and global reach. So if either Paramount or Netflix ends up buying Warner Bros. Discovery, it could be one of the most game-changing deals in Hollywood's history. Netflix, already the biggest player in streaming, would gain access to Warner's iconic brands, franchises, and film library, creating an even stronger hold on the global entertainment market. Paramount, on the other hand, could merge WBD's assets with its own, potentially becoming a consolidated rival powerhouse. The stakes here are massive. Whether it's Paramount or Netflix, the winner of this deal won't just be acquiring a studio. They'll be shaping the future of how movies and shows are made, distributed, and consumed. And if this deal really does go through, who do you think should buy Warner Bros. Discovery, Netflix or Paramount? Then Netflix is about to pick up the Hulu original series Solar Opposites ahead of its final season. News came in that multiple seasons of Solar Opposites are set to arrive on Netflix US on September 28th, means tomorrow, though it's still unclear exactly how many seasons will be included. It will at least be 2, as it says multiple seasons, but it could be even 3 or 4. Season 6, which marks the series finale, will premiere on Hulu on October 13th, and all seasons will remain available on Hulu in addition to their Netflix release. This shared streaming arrangement is likely a move to boost interest and viewership going into the last season, which will only be available on Disney's platforms. Then Demon Slayer Infinity Castle keeps getting higher at the box office. The film has now surpassed $555 million worldwide, officially becoming the highest-grossing anime of all time. Then the first official synopsis for Adventure Time Fionna and Cake Season 2 has been revealed. It reads, Fionna Campbell and her trusty sidekick/BFF, Cake the Cat, settle into a new life in their world, while keeping in touch with Simon Petrikov. But as new challenges arise, Fionna and Cake must team up with Huntress Wizard for a quest to save Oo's favorite hero. This new synopsis hints that Simon will continue to play a central role, keeping the emotional thread from Season 1 alive. The addition of Huntress Wizard is especially exciting, since it confirms more crossover with classic Adventure Time characters. But the biggest mystery here is the line about saving Oo's favorite hero. Could it be Finn the human himself, possibly thrown into danger in a new multiversal storyline? Or maybe Marceline, who has long been one of the most popular characters in the franchise? Some fans even think it could be Prismo, given his importance to both Adventure Time and Fionna and Cake's first season. Whoever it is, this sets the stage for a big reveal that could tie Season 2 even closer to the original series. Then a Surf's Up animated series is officially in the works. Thunderbird Entertainment has announced that its studio, Atomic Cartoons, will be developing the show. The series aimed at kids ages 6 to 9 and will feature 11-minute episodes full of comedy and surfing fun. The original Surf's Up film, released in 2007, was even nominated for Best Animated Feature at the Academy Awards, though it ultimately lost to Pixar's Ratatouille. The new series will be written by Leanne Sawatsky, Dan Williams, and John Hazlitt, the creative trio behind the Guava Juice Show and many other children's series. All three will also serve as showrunners, helping to bring the surfing penguins back to a new generation of fans. While this is an interesting revival, since Surf's Up has been a fan-favorite underdog in the Sony Pictures animation library, a series could be the perfect way to reintroduce its world of penguins, waves, and quirky humor to kids today. Then Disney is bringing back one of its beloved holiday franchises with a brand new prep and landing movie titled Prep and Landing: The Snowball Protocol. The film will premiere on Disney Channel on November 27th, before arriving on Disney Plus the very next day. This marks the fourth installment in the elf-centric series and the first new entry in over a decade. The story will once again follow Santa's pint-sized helpers as they prepare for the festive season, though, as always, a few merry mishaps are bound to unfold along the way. Original stars Dave Foley and Derek Richardson are back to reprise their roles as Wayne and Lanny, alongside some new cast members. Then the creators of Battle for Dream Island have announced that episode 20 of The Power of Two will premiere in AMC theaters across the US on October 16, 2025. The special event will screen in only 50 theaters nationwide for one night only, and many locations have already sold out, with waitlists now in place, in case tickets become available. Tickets are priced at $27 plus fees and come with exclusive perks, including early access to the highly anticipated episode and a limited edition collectible poster. For fans who can't make it, the creators have confirmed that the episode will drop on YouTube the very next day on October 17th. The hype is especially high because the last episode ended on a major cliffhanger, with the character 1 reclaiming powers and beginning to destroy the universe. This one-night-only theatrical event is giving the BFDI fanbase a rare chance to see the story's next chapter unfold together on the big screen. Then Brad Winderbaum reveals that Marvel Zombies was changed from a film to a series so they can include Spider-Man. He said, "We have certain rights to the character, and Sony has other rights to the character. That meant that we had to take our big, epic story and break it down into 4 chapters." Then the SpongeBob movie search for SquarePants' final runtime has been revealed. The movie will be 1 hour and 36 minutes long, which makes it the longest SpongeBob film yet. Then Disney is raising the price of Disney Plus subscriptions again as part of its mission to squeeze profits from its streaming service. The new prices will go into effect on October 21st. The standalone plan with ads will increase by $2 to $11.99 per month, while the no-ads Disney Plus Premium plan will increase by $3 to $18.99 per month. with the annual subscription going up by $30 to $189.99 per year. Meanwhile, the Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Select Bundle Premium, which includes ad-free Disney Plus and Hulu with ad-supported ESPN Plus, will rise from $26.99 to $29.99 per month. Well, streaming is definitely getting more expensive across the board, and Disney seems determined to keep raising the bar. Then Beyond the Spider-Verse release date has been changed once again, but this time, it has been moved up instead of another delay. It will now release 1 week earlier in theaters on June 18, 2027, the exact same day as Pixar's upcoming original film, Gato. This sets the stage for a major clash at the box office. And given the massive success and cultural dominance of the Spider-Verse franchise, Pixar might have to reconsider its release date if it wants to avoid being completely overshadowed. Then the first trailer for the Death Stranding animated film has been revealed, with the project currently titled Death Stranding Mosquito. However, the trailer itself labels this as a working title, which means the name could change before the film's official release. If you've played the original game or its 2025 sequel, the teaser will look very familiar, with the film seemingly focusing on a character who definitely isn't Norman Reedus Sam Porter Bridges, but is sporting very similar getup. The hooded figure comes face to face with what appears to be a BT-iffy dog-like creature, and then has a brutal fist fight with another character. We don't get any more context than that, nor any whiff of a release date, but visually Death Stranding Mosquito looks absolutely stunning. The film is directed by ABC Animation's Hiroshi Miyamoto, with Kojima himself serving as a producer, and will apparently tell an original story within this surreal and emotionally resonant Death Stranding universe. Then New Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt has officially been renewed for a new season, which will serve as its third overall. The confirmation actually came from the show itself, as the season finale ended with the line, "To be continued in next season," effectively announcing and confirming that the wild, over-the-top anime will continue its story with even more chaotic adventures. This renewal marks a big moment for fans, as the series has had a cult following ever since its original run, and the return has only fueled more excitement. Now, with a new season locked in, viewers can expect the same irreverent humor, bold style, and outrageous action that made Panty and Stocking stand out in the first place. Then Brad Winderbaum has officially confirmed that new seasons of X-Men 97 and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man will be released every year. This move shows Marvel's growing commitment to animation as a consistent part of their storytelling, giving fans fresh content on a regular basis alongside their live-action projects. Then Bowser Jr. is seemingly confirmed to appear in the Super Mario Galaxy movie according to a new toy listing that had surfaced online. The speculation comes from a leaked image of a Bowser Jr. Mario movie action figure, which has been since taken down on YouTube and Twitter by NBC Universal due to copyright claims. The leaked toy image was just a prototype, which you can see on the screen, and the reason many believe that this leaked image is the real deal is because it had been hit with a copyright strike by NBC Universal soon after. Well, Bowser Jr. played a major role in the Mario Galaxy games, often assisting his father with his evil plans. And story-wise, it would make perfect sense for him to show up in the sequel, especially since Bowser was left shrunken down to size at the end of the first film. So who better to step in and help him out than his own son? And that's a wrap for this week's news. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.